Ah, that's a Bajan tradition.
It's a traditional Bajan dance, which I can't do, by the way. So in case you were asking me to try it.
It has nothing to do with the rest of your body. It has to do with your waistline and hip area.
Walking up is Barbadian way of gyration.
It's a movement from the hips down. Yeah, it's a very Barbadian thing.
Some people may argue that red plastic bag doesn't really work out.
But I could show you if I had a couple more drinks in me.
How you walk up? I can't describe it. I gotta show you.
So slow is like this. And we go all the way around and come around to the front. And you go all the way around.
It is natural to the Barbadian and to the West Indian. So when you see it, they didn't rehearse it a lot. It's quite natural to them.
And then we take it a little faster, which would be a medium tempo. So you take it like this. So that's a little faster.
The more you walk up for a man, that's many more years added to your relationship.
And then when you want to go really, really fast, you go really fast and really fast. It's like this.
Moving the pelvis. From round and round and round and round. The most women do that, and they've got some men also doing that. They could do it well. Some of the men could do it real well. But me, I can't get that do now.
You may see it. That was enough. You don't need to see any more.
We Bajans, Barbadians, have perfected the art of that movementation, oscillation, gyration. Yes.
Well, it's very African. It's beautiful. I love it.
Barbados has everything to offer you.
It's endless. The options are endless. You can have a ceremony, you can have a reception on the sand, barefoot reception.
We have accommodation in every price range. We're naturally beautiful, so you don't need to spend a whole lot of money in florals and decors and things like that. You can focus your budget on what is important to you. And you can be as simple or as extravagant as we'd like to be.
A traditional destination wedding on a beach, ceremony on the beach, reception on the beach. Farley Hill, I've done a wedding there before, absolutely gorgeous. The ruins are the centerpiece. Done a wedding for almost 400 people there, but you can also go on the top of the hill to an intimate wedding under the gazebo.
We've had couples get married underwater in the submarine, in the air in helicopters. Also in Harrison's Cave, which they say is the 8th wonder of the world.
You've got the vista of the East Coast, looking over the Atlantic.
Or a full cruise reception where they actually have their canapes and their cocktail hour on board, and then they go into a full dinner, and then they dance on the deck under the stars and the tropical skies with the moonlight shining on the water. It's just what dreams are made of.
There are a lot of professional suppliers and vendors on the island, fantastic photographers, which you have to get.
We try to incorporate like the stilt walkers, the tuck band, the maypole dancers, fire eating, the conch shell blower, so that when people come to Barbados, they feel that they're experiencing Barbados.
My thing is just say yes and let us do the rest.
I get emotional even thinking, fellas talking about Sir Garfield Sobers.
Sir Gary wasn't good. Sir Gary was the greatest.
He's the best all-round cricketer the world has ever seen.
When I started my career, I didn't set out to be any great person or any greatest all-round or anything. My whole ambition was to play for the West Indies and to play well enough to keep myself in the team.
He was absolutely dominant in world cricket. He broke every record there was, and most of his records remain for decades.
You're talking Ali and you're talking Tiger Woods. Gary Sobers fits right in there among them.
Michael Jordan, you thought of Pelé? Immediately you have to start thinking of Sir Gary.
So my whole intention was to play well and try and help the team as much as I can. And I try to do everything, because if I miss in one, I figure I might have a chance in the other.
He's Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle and Nolan Ryan all rolled into one.
There were a few teams I played in the States, and I used to be interviewed by a lot of camera people, and they used to call me the Babe Ruth of cricket, you know, and I used to say, why not he, the Gary Sobers of baseball?
What made him so significant and so popular among Barbadians is his absolutely unassuming personality, his total modesty. He's just such a nice guy.
He did not live on this earth with us, only looked that way, but it was a camouflage. Believe me, that man was not from this place, not when he was on the field.